We start Proverbs chapter 29. He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. He was often rebuked. Now, rebuked means shown the error of his ways. Means they continue to go back to it over and over, and he hardens his neck. He's hardening. He says, "Yeah, I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to be rigid. I'm going to do it anyways." God's saying that person is going to be destroyed and they're going to be the instrument of their own destruction. And there's no remedy because they have set their mind. They have become so rigid in what, yeah, I now know what's wrong. I know a lot of people have come and told me, but I don't care. And God says the reason there's no remedy is because they don't care. Don't become that person. Verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked man rules, the people groan. Well, I think that verse I don't need to comment on that one. When the right people or the people, the righteous, meaning they're looking out for others, are in authority, things are great. When the wicked who think about themselves in authority, things don't go so well. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Verse 3, whoever loves wisdom makes his father rejoice, but a companion of harlots wastes his wealth. Yeah, if you love wisdom, your parents will rejoice because you know what? They know that you're going for the right thing. They might not always agree. And that's okay, but you're seeking after wisdom. Remember, not knowledge. Wisdom is being able to take what you know and use it properly. And when you do that, your parents are proud. But a companion of harlots or prostitutes wastes his wealth. Yeah, you know what? It is. You go, okay, this is, let's see, I'm trying how to do this to keep it G-rated. When people go out and hire a person to do this type of thing, okay, there we go. You know what? It's a very short period of time, and then once that money's gone, it's gone. It's nothing you can do. You just wasted your wealth because there's no relationship, there's no future, there's no good thing about that. That's why God created marriage so you can do that, but also create something amazing together with somebody going forward. Okay, I'm going to kind of jump off that verse now. Verse 4, the king establishes the land by justice, but he who receives bribes overthrows it. Justice is what? You get what you deserve. Justice is, hey, there has to be laws. If you go to a land without laws, you're not going to want to be there very long. Anarchy is not a fun place to be where you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Because that means whatever someone thinks is right is right. If they think your stuff is theirs, that's anarchy. They can do it. There's nothing you can do about it. You want justice. You want laws. Freedom is not being free to do whatever you want. Freedom is choosing what laws you want to live by, what restrictions you want to put in your life. But he received bribes. What are bribes? They say, well, we're going to let you pay me enough money. I'll let you skirt that law. No one likes when someone takes a bribe because but you know what? They overthrow the justice. And then once one person gets away with something, then others can get away with it. And then you know what? Law breaks down. And that's what we're seeing happen in our country right now. People get away with things and everybody else, then why can't I? And it makes the law ineffective. Where if everybody just followed the law, just think about it. If everybody followed the law and then justice is also accepted when you do wrong, hey, I accept the punishment for what I did wrong. You know what? Everything would go great. America would be absolutely wonderful. The problem is no one wants to accept it. Everybody wants to skirt around it, and they want to do whatever they can, see if they can pay something off to get away with what they're doing. God says that strips the land. It overthrows the land because then no one feels like they're getting a fair shake. And isn't that kind of the feeling we have in our country right now? Verse 5, a man who flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet. Flattering a neighbor, you're allowed to say nice things about your neighbor, but when you do it to the point where you just continue to flatter, you're spreading a net for what? The neighbor's feet. You say, I'm going to pull them in so then I can use them. Flattery is, you're allowed to say nice things, but that's all you ever say. God's saying, be wary of those type of people because you know what? They might have a hidden agenda. And God's saying, it's not so hidden because look what they're trying to do. They're trying to set you up so they can catch you and then put you under their thumb. God's giving you wisdom not to allow that to happen. Well, I hope you have a great day. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you. And you're absolutely awesome.